So someone was asking me whether the Note 9 is still a worthy phone in 2023. Released in 2018, this phone has 8 GB or 6 GB of RAM and a 12 megapixel camera, 4000 milliampere hour battery, and it's capable of 4G internet. Now, in my opinion, I think it's still worth it, other than buying those mid-entry phones, the so-called A series, Sijui, M series. I mean, this is a performance machine, and if you're into content creation, I think its camera is quite decent. The only objection I have with them is that they have these very expensive AMOLED screens that when dead, it's very impossible to get or very expensive to get, and making it not worth it. The screen almost costs the price of what you would get a used one at, or at least 90% of that. So it's the only reason I would have problems recommending this. If you're a careless person at handling, then I would say, all right, go with your cheap A series, mid-range. But I think for the price you'd get this, it would be wise to actually get this one. And anyway, like, share, and subscribe. If you're new right here, feel free to always come back. Yeah, it's just me trying to check how good my Xperia XZ1 is capable of recording. Another thing is falling apart, and to keep it intact, I think I'm going to keep it in the silicone case, which is something you do immediately after getting these phones. Also, you need to always put a screen guard immediately. It's something that this guy did not do, and this actually landed from a very high place. And anyway, keep returning here. We shall always be around, and feel free to comment in the comment sections below, and see you in the next video, in which we proceed with our repairs. One of the highlights I have about this phone is the fact that we have a stylus, and you can take notes right on the screen and all those things. Really interesting and convenient for people who like to jot down and take note of things. Samsung Note 9, I would particularly recommend it, though it's coming to 5 years since it was released. And someone may be asking, what kind of screen size is that? It is a 6.4-inch screen with 516 pixels per inch. That's a good resolution right there. And we have it with an octa-core processor. It is running on Qualcomm. Then it has a 2.8 gigahertz times 4 chipset plus 1.7 times 4. And yeah, that is good. Using UFS 2.1 storage, which is also decent. 12 megapixel sensors of 1.4 micrometers in size per pixel. That's 4K at 60 frames per second. Front camera is an 8 megapixel with 1.2 micrometer autofocus. Also able to do roughly 1440p at 30 frames per second. It still has our audio jack, which is something quite decent. And yeah, that's it for the Note 9. Feel free to pick it up if you think it's the device you might need for your next task. See you on lookout.